Imagine this, the sun standing still, time itself reversing its flow. A day when heaven bent the laws of the universe for one man's prayer. This isn't a myth, it's recorded in Scripture. Let's uncover the hidden truth about the day God made time move backwards. The story begins with King Hezekiah of Judah. He was a righteous king who trusted the Lord more than many who came before or after him. But one day a fatal sickness struck him. The prophet Isaiah came with a devastating message. "Set your house in order, for you shall die and not live." Hezekiah turned his face to the wall, weeping bitterly, pleading with God to remember his faithfulness. And heaven responded. Before Isaiah had even left the palace courtyard, God sent him back with a new message. "I have heard your prayer, I have seen your tears. I will heal you. In 3 days you will go up to the temple of the Lord, and I will add 15 years to your life." But Hezekiah, desperate for assurance, asked for a sign. And here is where the extraordinary happened. God didn't just promise, he altered the very fabric of time itself. Isaiah asked, "Shall the shadow go forward 10 steps, or shall it go back 10 steps?" Hezekiah replied, "It is easy for the shadow to lengthen 10 steps, but let it go backward 10 steps. And so it happened. On the sundial of Ahaz, the shadow retreated, moving backward. Time reversed. The order of the cosmos bent at God's command to prove his promise true. Now think about this. What does it mean for the sun's shadow to move backward? Scientists today would call it impossible. The Earth's rotation, the movement of celestial bodies, all would have to shift. And yet Scripture tells us God is not bound by the laws he created. The Creator can pause, accelerate, or reverse his own design. But something deeper was happening in heaven that day. The reversal of time was more than a miracle for Hezekiah. It was a cosmic sign. Heaven declared that God holds not just the future, but even the past in his hands. Angels must have watched in awe as God's authority over time itself was displayed. For them, it was a reminder that eternity bows only to the will of the Almighty. The aftermath was significant. Hezekiah lived 15 more years, but those years also brought both blessings and warnings. During this time, envoys from Babylon came, and Hezekiah showed them all the treasures of Judah, a decision that would later open the door to Babylon's conquest. The extension of time was a gift, but also a test. Here's the hidden truth. Whenever God bends time, it isn't just for spectacle, it carries eternal meaning. When he stopped the sun in Joshua's day, it was to secure victory for his people. When he reversed the shadow for Hezekiah, it was to show his power over life, death, and time itself. These miracles whisper of a greater truth, that in the end, time itself will be rolled back and remade in eternity, where death and sickness will no longer rule. The day God made time move backwards wasn't just about one man's healing. It was a glimpse into God's sovereignty, a reminder that our lives, our days, and even the hours we cannot control rest in his hands. So the next time you look at your clock, remember, the Creator of the universe once moved time backwards for his people, and if he could do that, he can certainly move in your life today.